This is Smooth Bass Man coming at you with a quick overview of my GT Aggressor Pro bike that I've been working on. I've done some modifications that's made the rideability just far superior to the baseline. So I just want to share a little bit of that with you. The first thing you can see is that on the front, that Sun Tour fork that came with it is garbage. So definitely these entry-level bikes come with mediocre equipment from a front suspension fork. So upgrading this to a RockShox Recon straight steerer, it was an awesome deal. Awesome deal. I got this on sale and got it swapped in, put in like immediately right there in the bike shop. They had a little time window and they got it put on for me in 20 minutes and I was off and running. So this is great. I love this fork. It's a great entry-level air suspension. It does have rebound adjustment as well as compressing adjustment as well as a lockout. And you can get a remote for it as well too if you're interested in doing a remote lockout. But for an entry-level bike that I'm just cruising around on some minor trails as well as some tarmac, this is fine. I could just reach down and grab it if I need to start pumping, and it locks it out pretty good. Next thing, did a Barrahzar from Wake. It works great. Gets it up another 1.5 inches. It's awesome. Did some lock-on grips. Also did a GPS mount. I had this GPS that I use on my motorcycle, so I just swap it over and put it on here when I'm not riding the motorcycle. So that works great. Just stole a water bottle carrier off of another bike, slapped that on there. And another big mod is this Thud Buster seat. This works great, guys. It absorbs all the bumps. And it compresses really nicely when you hit something pretty hard. So this smooths out the ride. It's a very nice addition to this bike. I love it. Works great. Other than that, I've got some pedals coming. These pedals are garbage, so we're going to be swapping those out. And I'm going to be looking at some, going to a 42 8-speed in the back, Shimano. You can put that on there with a derailleur extension. So I'm going to be looking at doing that modification in the future when I do change my bottom bracket out and actually go with a 2x system up front versus the current 3x that I have. So overall, it's a great bike. I think if you're just starting out on mountain biking and you just want to get something, get your foot in, get your feet wet, this is a good value at $300 off the shelf at Dick's Sporting Goods to kind of get you started. And yes, you can walk into a bigger bike store and get an entry-level bike for about $450, but you will not get an air suspension fork on that for that price with this quality. So unless you get a really good deal. So definitely shop around and look, but I think this is a great entry level if you're just getting started or just getting your feet wet. So and it has the good foundation to build upon. So you can put an external bottom bracket on it. That's what I'm going to be doing. It does have a cassette on the back, so you can change out your gears. It does have tubeless ability for your rims and the tires. So if you want to go tubeless, you can. That's an option for you. It's been done. It's maybe a little challenging with these cheaper rims, but it can be done. So so take a look. So you got something you can build upon here and ride it for a year or two before you decide to completely upgrade to something that's a little bit more professional. So that's it for now. If you got any questions, comments about the build, just leave them below.